There are many facets to an individual. Numerous events and actions shape the person they become, and none more so than Gandhi. According to Gandhi, non-violence is the greatest force at the disposal of mankind.
It is mightier than the mightiest weapon of destruction devised by the ingenuity of man.
According to Gandhi, truth or satya means love. And firmness or agraha is a synonym for force. He thus named the Indian movement Satyagraha, that is to say, the force which is born of truth and love, that is, non-violence.
I can imagine a fully armed man to be at heart a coward. Possession of arms implies an element of fear, if not cowardice. But true non-violence is impossible without the possession of unadulterated fearlessness.
At the time, over 80% of India lived in its villages. Gandhi believed that without liberating them from abject poverty, there would be no freedom. Independence must mean more than Indian office holders replacing British office holders. Fittingly, Gandhi's first satyagraha in India was at Champaran. It was a turning point for India as he taught them to be fearless.
What I did was a very ordinary thing. I declared that the British could not order me about in my own country.
It was a moment when a mass movement was launched for directly helping the masses. It was also the moment when Gandhi taught his country to stand up to its British masters. On the 26th of January, 1930, the Indian National Congress declared that its objective was Purna Swaraj, total independence. And as a part of that, Gandhi led the civil disobedience movement in the form of the Salt March, an act of defiance that would electrify India and capture the attention of the world. On an early summer morning in 1930, Gandhi and 78 of his followers started the march from Sabarmati Ashram to the coast at Dandi in Gujarat. It would last 24 days and cover 240 miles and would focus the eyes of the world on this unique form of defiance. It was a unique and creative idea, more so as it came from a man who at that time had not consumed salt for over 6 years. There he would break the law by making salt, a process taxed by the British government. And it would be the start of a nationwide civil disobedience movement till 1934. Holding a fistful of salt, Gandhi declared, "With this, I am shaking the foundation of the British Empire." As a follow-up to this act of defiance, the Satyagrahis were then to try and peacefully take over the salt works in nearby Dharasana. This would be the turning point in world opinion of India's freedom struggle. Before embarking on the Salt March, and also before launching the Quit India movement, Gandhi would write to the Viceroy, explaining in detail what he was about to do. behind this move was the key to Gandhi's way of thinking. To him, the purity of the means was always more important.
अच्छा काम करना है तो वो भी अच्छे साधनों से ही करे तो अच्छा हो सकता है, अगर बुरे साधनों से वो करे तो नहीं हो सकता है।
As India's struggle for independence unfolded, Gandhi's adherence to the purity of means would not just win the respect of the entire world, but even of his enemies. It's no wonder then that Rabindranath Tagore, India's poet laureate, gave him the title by which he would be known forever, Mahatma, the great soul